Why, hello there. Welcome to my sanctuary. Welcome to the fortress of Team No Calves. We got a very special video in this video today, because I'm fulfilling a promise I made about a year ago to this channel, to my subscribers, to my rascals. Some people say, rascals? What the hell does that mean? Like, it sounds like My Little Rascals? No, look it up. Russian, rascal, meaning schism, to stand apart, be different. Anyways, a year ago, I made a video with my man Hacksmith, also known as James. He has a YouTube channel. He has a great YouTube channel. He basically makes a lot of different props, replicas from movies, and makes them a reality. So the Captain America shield. We made a video a year ago because he reached out to me. We're talking about training, getting him organized, doing a realistic beginner body transformation. And the whole idea behind that was to take someone who had some experience in the gym, and then through a year of guidance, training, nutrition, giving them more knowledge than they would have just on their own, show a realistic transformation. And what ended up happening, as is often the case, is James is a very busy guy. James is a fantastic guy, but due to his schedule, his channel blew up. And a lot of people don't realize this when it comes to YouTube channels. They require a lot more time and effort than most people are familiar with. So he was working and has been working about 60 hours, maybe 70 hours during the week, just being very occupied with some very big things. And so he wasn't quite able to do that this whole year. He did make some progress. He did hit the gym, but not enough to give that realistic 1-year body transformation. So this, oh, else, fuck that. That thing was right next to me. There was a wasp that landed. You didn't see it? It landed on my head, bro. I need you, Habibi, to come in there and fucking save my ass. I don't know if you guys saw this, but there's a clear conspiracy. If you refer to the 2014 Q&A, which I used to do on top of my roof, when will you add me on MySpace? What the fuck is this, 2006? Come on, man. Oh, fuck! Kill it! Kill it! Kill it! It's hovering above me. The wasps just love me. They know that I'm out to get them, so they're trying to kill me. That was an assassination attempt. It was very real, okay? Where were you, bro? Where the fuck were you?
Sorry.
Let's just continue out this realistic body transformation 1 year. Okay, so James, we will try and get something organized regarding that transformation, but throughout the year we weren't able to do this 1 year realistic body transformation. And a lot of people want to see this happen, myself included. At the same time, I asked you guys recently, what type of content do you want to see? And one of the top comments was someone saying that it would be very cool to take some beginners or a beginner and through the course, once again, of a year of training and nutrition and overall guidance, showing a realistic body transformation. And so I'm going to fulfill that promise. This is something I've been wanting to do for quite some time. This is open to everyone watching. I want to give back to the community, to the rascals, and what we will do is I'm going to select 10 of you, and throughout the year, this following year, we're going to track this progress. I will give you a training program. I will customize it for you, help with nutrition, macro tracking, overall guidance when it comes to technique. 10 rascals to do this body transformation. Why 10? Well, being perfectly honest, the same idea with James and overall with people that lift. It's hard to stick to a program. Think about all your gym bros that you started with, maybe gym members that you knew when you first started lifting, to go through honestly 1 year of lifting and putting in 110%. I would give it a 50-50 chance for most people. So I want to go with a large enough sample size, 10 individuals, where at least probably 4 to 5 of them will make a good transformation. And there are going to be certain requirements to enter this. The first is that I'm looking for those individuals that are very dedicated, right? I want people, if I'm giving the time and effort free, this costs absolutely nothing, okay? If I'm giving you the time and effort, if I'm coaching you, I expect the same for you to give me 110%. So let's go over the requirements to enter this body transformation. Me, Homer Surf Clam, coaching you, killer of wasps. I'm gonna kill that wasp and his whole family after this video, bro. Watch. So here are a few of the following requirements. 1, you have to be at least 18 years old. And I would say as an upper age limit, probably I'm going to go with 35. You can enter if you're older than that, but I'm going to go with 18 to 35 would be a good age demographic to once again give this realistic transformation. You should have about 1 year of lifting under your belt, so it's not a complete beginner. you are familiar with the gym, you should also, point number 3, be familiar with the squat, bench, and deadlift. Know how to do them relatively well. It's not necessary to be competent. That's part of the technique coaching that comes with it. But point number 3 would be for someone to be familiar with the big movements, be familiar kind of with lifting, and then 4 would be vaguely familiar at least with tracking macros, with the whole concept of nutrition, kind of flexible dieting. Point 5 would be, I wouldn't want anyone to enter this that has pre-existing injuries, anything that might limit them like that. So if they might also have something along the lines of a job that's very intensive where they don't know if they could commit basically to a year of lifting, don't enter for this. If you might also have some personal issues that have come about, also don't enter. I want basically someone that can give 110% to this, open, clean slate, has been lifting, like I said, for about a year. You could also have been, you could be lifting for a little bit more than that, but ideally about a year, so we could still classify you as a beginner. Someone that's also, I'd say, relatively lean. You don't have to be super lean at all. This one we're doing a lean mass phase, so we're gonna bulk you up, and then we'll also do a body recomp. So I'd say probably max body fat percentage, 18%. Else is gonna put all this on the screen. If all this fits the bill, and I will say, once again, because the demographic of this channel, I think it's 92% male. We're going to be looking at male applicants. If you are female, I know there's 8% of you, we might select one of you to do this transformation, but by and large, it's going to be probably 9 males. I actually have 2 at the gym, straight up Fortis Fitness, that I've been helping already, following kind of Kaizen programs, making some gains. People that have been lifting for about a year that I'm probably going to select, so we'll select 8 more online. If all this sounds good to you and you're interested in this, you've been wanting to see a realistic beginner body transformation, having a knowledgeable coach guide them along the way, kind of shorten that whole process, something I wish I had, honestly, if I'm just being upfront here. I wish if I could go back to when I first started lifting, if I had a coach that knew what they're doing, didn't just say, yo, bro, eat everything under the sun, basically get fat. If they could coach me on technique, the best movements to do, the best program for my body, and what I should be doing, it would have been awesome. I probably would have saved at least a few years off of my training. So the goal is to set these individuals up, give back to the community. If this sounds like you, send an email with some starting photos, some of your lifting, just a little bit about your background, all those things, just like age, height, weight, all those things, you know, all the basic stats, to matt@gnosisnutrition.com. Send it to my assistant. He's gonna sift through them. Please, once again, make sure you meet all those requirements. And if you do, we're going to review this. It will take us several weeks, and then within a month from now, we'll announce the start of this body transformation. I honestly need a good name for this video, so maybe you guys can help me out what the series should be called. We'll probably do a check-in every 4 to 6 weeks. It's probably going to take, honestly, at least several months to really notice a change in the physiques of these people, just because, once again, as a beginner, adding on muscle, it just takes time. So it's going to be a long process. 1 year, we're going to do this. The realistic beginner body transformation is actually happening. Thank you so much for watching this video. I'm honestly excited to do this. I'm more excited to do this and then to kill that wasp. If you like this video, Alice, how many likes are we gonna go for?
10,000 dead wasps.
10,000 dead wasps. 10,000 dead wasps, and you will watch me. You will witness the destruction of their entire family. His mother, his brother, his sister, his loved one. Done. Like this video, and I'll see all you guys, my rascals, in that next video. Peace.